Mm-hmm. Why have you done the all caps?
I don't know.
Just look out if Van Dongen joins.
Yeah, he's got a race ban, hasn't he?
Yeah. I'll put it in.
Sweet. Well, we've got a good turnout, 18 drivers. Looks like we've got 2 people watching so far. Just wait until we actually load in. Still no sign of Van Dingen.
Don't know who. Because I'm pretty sure it's 18 drivers that we're having. Or 19.
Yeah, it's just to the clock, isn't it? Well, people are starting to ready up apart from the host himself. Even Evil Zeke has posted in the chat, "We ready?" question mark.
They never listen anyway, so yeah, either way, it's not Zook who decides, it's the host, which is so Stephen.
Yep, and there he is. He says go.
Yeah.
So we are underway with 18 drivers. 20 seconds to count down into the session. So here we go. It's F2 in FRL tonight at the British Grand Prix. Short quali with 26 laps ahead of us this evening. We are finally home at the home of Formula One. And we are ready to go with, again, 18 drivers, which is a very, very good thing to see. There'll be a lot of drivers to try keep an eye on overtake-wise, but this should be a very good session indeed. Maybe mixed weathers, who knows, because that's what the British Grand Prix can throw at you. My name is Michael F1, commentator for the F2 this season. And alongside me is Happy Chappy himself, Mr. Charlie. How are you?
Very tired.
Oh, it's not his bedtime yet, and he's tired. He's been working hard, hasn't he? As Stephen is in the chat. Hello. And you're probably thinking why it's this channel yet again. It is exactly the same problem as last week at the French Grand Prix, having difficulties to confirm the sign-in. So, unfortunately, it is back on this channel again. Fingers crossed we will be back on the actual...
Oh my god.
Sorry to just stop my own sentence. I just seen Stephen just live in Posh Boy there. And hold it. Speaking of Posh Boy, I think he's seen that comment and he decided, you know what, I can't be arsed. Like, I just want to go to bed. I think we don't want views full of asleep. No, we don't really want that. But looking at he just left, I think we might have to. So if he snores on the mic, I do apologise. I can mute him. It could be a snore. I don't know. We're never honest. Dry qualifying and dry race. Thanks for the update, Stephen. I would like to keep it very interesting from our point of view, just to keep our heads scratching. But there you go. Dry throughout this race for F2 this evening, so there shouldn't be any problems whatsoever. As can Mr. Charlie can join back, or?
I'm joining back now.
Okay, I thought he was just gonna like, nah, I'm putting the controller down. That's a sign of me going to bed. That's what he's thinking.
If it kicks me off again, then I will probably.
Yeah, you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You hear that right first. I need to get a new co-commentator. He seems grumpy every time he comes in this chat. I haven't got a choice, really. Thanks, so Stephen. Thumbs up to you, lad. But I hope you do well this evening, as we see a few drivers out on the grid now. Who will be leading? I need to get the map up. That's a good idea. See the telemetry, and there's the full map. And it looks like the Alpine of Sano leading the way. Not good race out for the Alpine team. The constructors lose, which I think they still are, but only just. But we do have a new championship leader, which is YouTube in the McLaren at this time, who is still in the pits, but he's only leading just by 2 points, I believe. I'll get the standings up now, for the top 5 at least. It is YouTube on top with 59 points, followed by Texrex on 51. Then Ballboy in third place, good start for him of the season, 44 points, but only 1 point ahead of Yorai on 43. And Ivo, who's sadly not attending tonight, who's is on 38 points. So good stuff for him, but obviously he's not here this evening, so he will have to watch on from holiday. Don't watch it if you're at a restaurant, because I think it'll be not good for the little customers there. But here we go, Sano is on his first flying lap, taking the first corner flower. He can be flowered, depending what kind of setup you've got, and a nice gentle right, then left onto the first DRS straight, heading towards the old start-finish line of the circuit. There he goes, not using his battery though, by the looks of it, so I don't think this is going to be his flying lap, but he is on the medium tyres. Speaking of tyres, let's get those up. There we go, happy days. But this won't be his flying lap, so I think let's go to the next car, which I believe is the Ferrari. And here he is using his battery, so this is definitely a flying lap from him. And it's definitely invalid. Looks a bit cautious going to the right-hander, where Hamilton and Verstappen collided in 21. Lift off in Maggots and Beckett's, but very tidy on the exit. So this is a nice steady lap. Yellow flags in sector 3. That's the McLaren getting out of the way of the flying lap Ferrari. And Charlie has finally joined us. Nice steady lap. So I think this is a nice cautious lap, a nice benchmark for everyone. And let's see what this puts then. Sano goes fast for now, but I think this is the most competitive time. Here we go. Only by just though, 3/10 clear of the medium runner Sano, who wasn't really pushing. He is pushing now, but we'll try and come back later. As Gamer, VIP Gamer's gone pole on a medium set with a 29.0. Followed by Evil Zoop with a 29.2. They're all falling for Scar on pole on the soft tyres on a 28.1, sorry. So they're all coming thick and fast already. I believe Uri's just about to start a lap. Did someone just gone up something? Right, so who's going to come near the end? I think it's Gamer.
Zach went up for a second, but then for some reason his time was deleted.
That's nice. Charlie's back in the box now after his little connections issues. I think the next person will be Gamer Banana, I believe.
No, Stephen.
So Stephen up into third place, well, with a 19.1. And it looks like there is no, that's Cassidy going into the pit, so it will be Gamer in the McLaren. Had a good race last time out in France. I believe he got a podium at the dying depths of the Grand Prix, and he goes pole for now with a 27.6. That's a very good jump from him. Sano goes even faster on those same set of mediums, and YouTubers a 1-2 for McLaren with a 27.6. Only just about 2 thousandths ahead of his teammates, so a good consistency from these guys. What about you? All right? Just gone past Stowe. All riding the sausage car just a little bit, just to unsettle the car just ever so slightly, but he's managed to keep it under control. Goes third for now, 3/10 off pole. So that came thick and fast, and we've got still 12 minutes left. Obviously, we've got Ratcliffe in P6, the only Aston Martin this afternoon, as his teammate has got a race band. But hopefully we'll get some good points for Aston Martin. Not been a very good start for them after very few spinalas from the Aston Martin team. As Stephen looked like he's gone for another lap by looking at his battery, and now he's coming across the start-finish straight, but he doesn't improve.
To be fair, in quali he does like to do about 6 laps on the softs and then go for another run for some reason, which doesn't make sense, but I guess it gets you some practice in, which is fair enough.
Well, maybe because we're at home, aren't we? He just wants to say hello to the crowd, and probably he's just cheering for Ball Boy more than anyone. But he is happy in 9th for now. But he definitely will go out for another run. Cassidy is coming back out of the pits. Obviously, he retired early on last time out in France, and early time out in Belgium, I believe, the race before that. So he has got a bit of a streak with retirements, which hopefully he can change that this evening. Use an overtake on his outer lap, which will probably make all the difference. I don't know, you tell me. As the Williams driver in 14, I believe he's got a qualifying ban because he just retired on the spot. So is with Tex Rex, the former championship leader. So who's leading the way? I believe it is Cassidy, the first bunch of the second runners at least. So it's looking pretty interesting.
Wait, so who is leading the championship now?
It is YouTuber, which I think he is still a reserve at this point. Because obviously Ivo's normally in that McLaren, but he's not here, he's on holiday. Eating lots of Happy Meals, probably watching FRL tonight. Wherever he is this evening. But I believe it will be Cassidy on a first flying lap. Unless Evil Zook's on a flying lap. Let's just keep an eye on him. He hasn't really used his battery though, so I don't think this is a competitive lap. Let's see, yellow flags in the first sectors, and that is Cassidy. Oh dear. Probably lost the back end of turn 1. Just lost the car completely. But normally you probably lose your front wing because of that, so he managed to save it well. But will his tyres be still up to shape? Scar looks like he's about to do a second flying lap on the softs by that battery. Looks like he's steady coming through the last corner, so we'll come back to him later. Stephen is still out on those softs. 3 laps old softs, that is.
He's up on his time.
Well, if he's up on his time, he's the next person to cross the line, so we'll see what he can do.
He was 600ths up in sector 2. See if he can carry it on in the final sector though.
Then he comes across the line. Almost, but still holds P9, which I don't think he's happy with it, despite he was up on his old sauce, and I think that could be done and dusted with those tyres at least. And who else will be coming across the line? I believe it'll be Ratcliffe, which is invalidated his lap. Is it Zook? Yep, I believe it is Zook with his battery all the way down. So this is his competitive lap, where this put him on the softs across P3 with a 27.9. Who else is behind it? It's one of the Alpines, and it's Sano on the soft tyres.
Oh, on his out lap.
There's a good 360 by the way. Draw up the crowd there. Yeah, showing like he's got the move. Yep.
3/10 up.
3/10 up, so that would probably put him in the mix of the top 3.
Goes fastest.
Yeah, definitely in the top 3. He's up pole position a 10th quicker, just over a 10th. But he's Urite in the. It's not Urite, YouTube. But he's invalidated his lap. But he is on a flying lap now. And so is his teammate, who's just ahead of him. So he might give his teammate the slipstream here. Could be a little tactics down in McLaren. Who else is going to complete a lap? There is the
VIP.
Yeah, be one of the Red Bulls. And here he is. A little bit of a wiggle on the exit of Stowe, but he managed to keep it well. He's going to ride that curve again. No, he keeps it off very nicely. Slowly on the power, not as full throttle until you hit that last apex. Off he goes, and P3 for him with a 27.6. But his teammate is behind him on a flying lap. Would he give him a tow at the first DRS zone?
Looks like it. Or
nope,
not.
He chooses not.
Huh.
So, nope, you're not beating my time. You're staying there, my son. I think that's what he's thinking. I hope you prove wrong. You're right. Sano, I think he's now starting his lap. No 360. Nope. No, he's going to keep it on the track. So he's had a bit his fun. Now he's trying to get pole position if he can. Look a bit Yeah, and look out for the McLarens, really close together as Gamer is in. What about his teammate, the championship leader, YouTube? And he goes poles a 10th quicker again, quite close between these drivers, really close in fact. Especially between 6th and, well, pretty much to first really. They are really, really close. And Sano is yet to put a lap in on the competitive soft tyres. As O'Steven finally comes in 5 laps on the soft tyres. But he is down in 11th place, so relaxing Sunday drive, I'd probably much say myself. Spallboy's still in the pits, probably eating his pork pies, I imagine. Catching up on Emmerdale. Yeah, and Rattler coming across the line, finally got his lap in and finally it down P7 though, with a 28.0. So I'm glad. It looks like the Haas driver. No, he's invalidated his lap. What about the? Yeah, it could be Sano.
6.
P6 with a 27.7. But we do see, and I think that could be it for the guys that set in a fast lap time. So I think the only guy is setting a lap time will be Cassidy, and he's about to start his lap. So we can just watch his speed here, as I believe he is the only one, and his teammate also. So they're both putting in quick lap times. As we're on board with Cassidy. We keep an eye on the 2 drivers, see who's got the best setup. Looks like they're very tidy indeed. Brings up the power to the old pit straight. I do miss this old pit straight. See what could have actually happened in turn 1 here. But he keeps it in. 8 gear, no, he drops down to get that better torque out of the engine. Now go up to 8 gear. It should be flat left, flat right, and then a bunch of brakes going to the last Maggots Beckett section and onto the power, keeping the car nice and stable. This is a 3.1 in the middle sector. See what Edzak's do. Is he the same? No, he lifts off. Looks a bit cautious as Edzak's through Maggots and Beckett's. And he's over a second down on Cassidy. So Cassidy might be ahead of his teammate, but whereabouts P6 with a 27.7 also. But where would Edzak's be? I would see him probably in the 28s, but we'll see.
9, I reckon.
Yeah, but let's see where he puts him. Probably mid 28s. Yeah, mid 28s in P10. So not a very good lap, and I think that could be it for the Alfa Romeo drivers. Cassidy should be happy with that with P6, but let's hope he doesn't drop down until Scar is on his out lap. Who else has got on a lap? I think it's one of the... Yep, it was Zook, which he has gone purple of all. in the first sector. Again, I don't know if it's some kind of glitch. Hopefully you're not watching. Hope we're not putting you off at all. Don't smile when you're driving. It will be weird. Okay, as he goes flat, no, he drops down to 7th gear. Quite early, in fact. And shoots up to 8th. Now, does he take these first 2 corners flat? No, he brakes. He's quite a bit cautious, like Ed Zacks through Max and Becky's. Doesn't feel confident around there. But he isn't up into 8th place, so... And he's gone purple again in the middle sector. So this could put him up there in the top 3 positions. But what about his teammate, who's just completing his first flying lap into 10th? But Evil Zook, who wants to be making up more positions, he probably will. Let's see where it puts him. P6 with a 27.6. A 10th here and 10th there between these drivers is really close. As I believe it'll be Scar who's be coming across the line next, who is always got damage to his front wing. Yeah.
He has damage.
So P3 for him or lower. So that'll be it for him.
Leslie's normal lap.
Rackler, I believe, who's about to start his lap though.
I think he's out of fuel. I don't know if he is.
No, I think he's about to start his flying lap. Who else though? There's a Mercedes. Is that Ballboy in the horizon? Yes, it is. About to start his flying first and only flying lap of the qualifying. Sorry, as the driver in P13 is making his lovely return to FRL. I believe it's his debut in this season now. On his return anyway. So he's setting his flying lap only down in P13. What about the Alpines? Sano looks like he's starting his flying lap as well. The Red Bulls, they're starting their flying lap, so everyone's just about to start their flying lap.
Yeah.
So it looks like it could be Rackler who will be the first across the line. He's gone wide though, and it's invalidated. It's like P9 for him.
Yeah.
But what about Ballboy? Oh, he's gone wide. He lost him for pretty much the Verstappen corner. And he decided to do some donuts for the home crowd. I don't think they're going to be applauding for that. You're starting last, mate. But we'll go on board with the Ferrari, though. Barra, I believe. He was retired. And looks like Barra's gone purple in his middle sector. Lovely to see him back in the Ferrari. He was there in Ferrari last season.
It's looking about P9 here, I reckon, at the moment.
Yes, indeed. McLaren, Ferrari are 12th and 13th. Line astern, and he's in P7 ahead of Cassidy. Only just slight some margins. But the McLarens, where are they going to be? We see Gamer stuck going across the line now. Stays 5th. What about his teammate? Will he extend his lead? Yes, he will. Yeah, still 10th though, ahead of Uri, but Uri's about to finish his lap. Where's this going to put him?
Oh,
look how close it is. And obviously Gamer, VIP Gamer in P3, I believe. Either way, what a close qualifying that was. So they'll be 10ths as well. But wow. And there you go, Uri is pole position, but only the slimmest of margins in front of Uri. This could be a nice little battle between these two. But we have known Uri does make some little mistakes here and there. We've seen it in France, we've seen it in Belgium. Fingers crossed he will keep it on the track. That's not a commentator's curse. I just wish him all the best of luck. Same with all the other drivers. But here is your top 10. YouTube on pole, followed by Uri and VIP Gamer, the Red Bull drivers. Followed by Scar, Sano, Gamer in the McLaren, Evil Zook, Barra, Cassidy, and Rackler in the Aston Martin, which covers by just over 6/10 of top 10, which is not too shabby at all. As we scroll down, as we see Ballboy and O'Steeren down in P14th and 18th. So yeah, well, we have been told that it will be a dry race in the race, but I'm expecting a lot of carnage into turn 1 myself, because it is a very fast sweeping right-hander, so I'm expecting a lot of crashes there. What about yourself, Charlie? As we're waiting for the time to count down.
Probably not crashes, probably just a couple of spins, if anything, I feel like, but people are saying that Guy should get moved to F1, but to be fair, he has made it 3 for 3 now of pole positions and qualify ever since he's joined. If he makes it 3 for 3 in the race, he'll probably get moved up to F1, I reckon.
I mean, it depends how much he wins it by, because he only just got pole. If it was like 4/10, then yeah, understand me, no doubt F1 move. But because he only got it by a few thousands, that's probably good enough just to stay in this tier for now. Because I actually had the experience when I first joined. I think I had 3 or 4 pole positions in a row, and I got talked about after my first pole, and I managed to convince him of my sneaky ways. But either way, I wasn't really good enough at all, so I think I made the right choice to stay in F3 at the time. A little bit of history for you lot. But that was then. This is now. Charlie, what is your top 3 predictions?
Top 3 predictions, probably Geist P1, Yori P2, and Gamer Banan P3.
You can't wait to go to bed. I'm sorry. Can we just give you an energy drink so we can just get you caffeine or something just to make you happier for a change?
I refuse to drink caffeine.
Please, just for me, for the stream alone. If you care about the stream, you will do it. Come on. I get the grumpiest commentators when I do this. I get T-Hawk, who sounds like 36. Right?
He's German.
Exactly. He sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's younger than me. I don't believe that. I get you that's grumpy as anything. And the only guy I worked with was the main commentator himself, James, and I was a co-commentator in the background.
Which one are we talking about, James Head or James
Head?
Clown?
Yeah, that's one way of saying James Clown. Yeah, no offense, James. That's just him coming from. Sorry, you can take him out on GT7 when he gets it, worth the money. But yeah, I get the grumpiest people to work with. I think I worked with O. Steven at one point. He was just like, he was giving that attitude. No offense, O. Steven, love you, buddy. But I hope, I don't know. I don't mind it. It's good fun doing comms either way. Not fun when I'm doing it on my own when I'm trying to name people, need people's helps and advice. But I'm doing well so far, getting better and better each week myself, commentator-wise. But we'll see what these drivers will do in the next 26 laps. But my predictions, I am expecting Carnage into turn 1 on the first lap, so I'm just going to be a mixer. I think Barrett in the Ferrari will take it, followed by Evil Zook and Ed Zax. Crazy predictions, I know, but we'll see into turn 1 in a few seconds' time.
Wait, who did you say to win?
Barrett in the Ferrari, NSX.
Alright then.
Yeah, crazy predictions, I know. But we'll see into turn 1.
It'd be crazy if you put Bulbo on the podium.
Oh, sorry, I might have an injection just to, if that came true. But here we go. 5 red lights, as you can see on our screen. Beautiful camera angle. As we see Bug. Oh no! Oh no! What are you doing? I'm trying to make a point of commentators here. But it seems everyone's trying to get through gingerly. Good camera angle this. Thank you to the game. But it looks like Rackler's down there. P13's been collided with someone. And as always, he spins again. Burrows down there, a dreadful start in P14 with a drive-through as well. Rackler loses another position. O. Stevens down there in P17. Ooh, it looks like contact though, and it looks like Gamer's returning the favour down the inside. Cassidy holds it around the outside though. Who's got the better straight line speed? It looks like neck and neck though. Cassidy is in the slipstream. Is it going to go around the outside?
They made it work somehow.
Yep. different compounds between the two drivers.
Oh, this isn't going to end well, I think. Please.
So I need to try to get the tyres up. There we go. We see two people on the hards, which is Gamer and Costa, who made his return, which I don't think he took part last week, so a good return from him into 8th place. But yeah, good side-by-side action with Gamer and Cassidy. Good start from them two both. I think but apart from, actually no, I think Gamer was in 5th, so he's lost a place to Scar Sana, I believe. I'm not too sure. As we have 7 people watching. Thank you, everyone. YouTuber leads the way as Cassidy.
And that's VSC.
Yes, it is a VSC. I thought, he lost it on the last corner, which is very common on this game. He probably hit the apex as well, where the sausage curb is. And because it's a VSC, he has to do an entire lap with no front wing, and the VSC might be coming in when they hit that old pit straight as well.
Yeah.
I said Borough for the win. He's down in 17th, and I said Cassidy's doing well. He spins. Shall I just leave you to it? Okay, I'm not the greatest at all. By the sounds of it, as Gamer.
Oh my goodness.
Where are you going? It's a VSC. Doing a Bottas cutting the grass.
Wait, how's Ballboy got into 12th? He got into 10th. He was 12th. He gained 2 positions. Someone else must have spun.
Maybe. I mean, gaining 1 position is understandable, but where did he gain the other? We have to wait and see. As the Milky Way kid, yeah, I'm still calling him that. Last place on the hard tyres, spun on a fresh set of hards by the looks of it. So he's going to be very cold on those tyres. But they're a single file all the way down to Stowe Corner. As Ballboy, as you said, is up to 10th. Apparently Gamer is a lap behind by the telemetry here.
That's just a glitch.
Yeah, it's either that or he has to give all these positions up. As DRS is enabled on lap 3 with 23 laps to go in this race. So, all single file. Picking up dirt, going across turn 2. Very much single file in the top 10. Very close together, in fact, but it looks like Euro is close to Sano for P3. And they all have got DRS to each other. Yeah, all the way down to P14. Everyone's got DRS to each other. Brilliant.
There goes Gamer. On board with a bit of contact.
Oh, a little bit. Trying to gain back his little daily spin across the grass. But it looks like he's got those tyres up already. He's got massive straight line speed. He does a dummy.
He's gonna go for it.
But Ballboy,
I
think he might have done as well. But Ballboy thinks wisely of it. Decides to let him go. Gamer's really going for it through Maggers and Beckett's as well. He's just dropping Ballboy already, nearly 8/10. So it's either he's got really good straight line speed, or Ballboy is just struggling himself.
There goes Zook maybe as well. Change for the lead as well, actually.
Yep, side by side up to Stowe. Still side by side.
On the outside.
Wow, brilliant move, and he's got the drive as well. Should hold position. As Sano goes, well, they're all dropping here. Costa P7, fastest man on track on the hards as well. He's in a very good position for the future.
Dice again.
Yep, side by side. Still keeping the space. Slight touches, but VIP Gamer still holds it. As Borough goes, yeah, he takes it, but pit stop behind. And oh no, that's Borough. Saw the fastest lap, they thought, yes, I've got it. And yeah. You got to hope for a safety car to bring him back. Oh no. I mean, yeah, Miku always got. I feel very misjudged of it, of celebrating when to not celebrate.
I think the reason why they're getting the fast lap is because I think the drivers at the front started the lap under the VSC still.
Maybe. Well, I mean, we'll see through this lap anyway. I'm not sure people will go fast because they are squabbling for the lead itself. And Sano
Here we
has
go.
dropped back a little bit.
Here goes
Ooh.
Dice. Takes the lead.
Yeah,
VIP
he
gets
nearly
better
cut
exit, though.
across. Yeah, nearly cut across VIP there, but they still managed to came out of it very nice and gently. Sano is still
Well
hanging
done.
on there. Ball boy.
Ball and Zook, a bit of contact.
Oh no.
And through goes
Whoa, and
Rackler.
there's Rackler. Down the
Through goes
inside, through goes
Rackler.
Rackler. Wow, we did the line, ladies and gentlemen. Was it planned? No, it wasn't, but we made it work, I think. But Ball Boy and Zook are still side by side. Obviously, Zook and Ball Boy, let's just say, not the best of friends at this stage of the season. I mean, we remember what happened in Belgium. These two collided about 5 times, I believe. Hopefully, they will have a very clean race this evening. I'm disappointed.
Nelson is struggling to stay in the DRS of VIP, but Emil takes the fast lap again.
On the hard tyres though, so the hard tyres just seem to be kind of working well. I think,
and without DRS.
Yeah, I think the hard tyres are a very good race tyre around here, which is very rare to see.
They're probably the best tyre to start on even. The hard medium is the best because, believe it or not, the overcut honestly works on this track. It works.
Oh yeah, I know that. I think you probably know that as well by watching someone stream a couple of weeks back. We won't mention it. As Evil Zook makes a nice clean move down the inside of Stowe.
But Ball Boy's gonna fight
Ball Boy
back.
holds it. For God's sake, guys, keep it together. Keep it together.
They're gonna lose the DRS at this rate.
Yeah, and they are. And I think if I know what Evil Zook's stream is.
Oh, they're caught between the two again.
No! Oh no! I just got off there. I was on board with one of them.
I got it. I got it cool.
I'm sorry. I should not be laughing. Okay.
Through goes humanoid, I guess.
Through goes the barrier. I think on both of them. I know we shouldn't be laughing, but it's because it's them two, and the season they've had so far, literally together, is not been good.
Well, your driver's back in it.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think I know what Evil Zook says in his incidents. GTA, bloody blah. Let's go for that. But wow, what an exciting start! It's only been 6 laps, and this field is still really close together, and we have got a safety car. Now, here's the dilemma. The pit lane is really, really long on this track, one of the longest in the game, if not the longest. So what would you do at this stage? Because I'm pretty sure the hard tyres will get to the end, but you got to hope for not a safety car.
No tyre will get to the end. The hards reach about at least 60% in about 15 laps, so they ain't gonna make it. I think if you're a medium runner, you probably come into the pit lane for hards, and if you're on the hards, stay out. But it seems like VIP. Oh no!
The Red Bulls are not in a party together. I don't think.
Stack?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think they're in a party together, ladies and gentlemen. Miscommunications at Red Bull. Christian Horner's not going to be very pleased with that. But you're all right. It's gone for Game has gone for another set of mediums. What about his teammate? He's gone for hard, so mixed strategies at Red Bull. As Rackler's gone for softs. Is he expecting another safety car so he can go back on the mediums? Because he will have to. Because I'm guessing it's the same with any other track. You can probably last 6 laps on the softs at full pace, and then they will drop off. But we have to wait and see. But the majority has gone on hard tyres. Cassidy stays out on his used softs, which I think there's a very good strat. That's the fastest guy on track, I believe. Milky Way, which I will always call him that. Who is the fastest lap on those hards, and he will. I think he might have a very good jump on the guys ahead, because even though these guys will warm up their tyres, they're still going to be really cold, especially the rears. So I think he's going to have a very good jump. Won't be surprised if he's in P10 by the end of that first lap going. But YouTuber and Sano and Tetrix stay out on those mediums. Obviously, Costa and Gamer in the McLaren are in pretty much a sticky situation anyway because they started on the hards. So they probably have no choice just to stay out regardless and hope for another safety car and 10 laps or so.
Problem with this for VIP though, he started on the mediums. He's the only one that came into the pits to put on the mediums. Everyone else has gone hards other than Rattler who's gone softs. I would have gone for the hards and then pitted for another set of mediums or softs at the end because the hards aren't going to make it unless he is hoping for another safety car.
Or is he going to try and stretch out to medium soft? Maybe that's what he's going to try and do. Because the car will be lighter.
Yeah, because he will have to pit again because he hasn't obviously touched the hards or softs yet.
Yeah, I'll leave you just to commentate just for a few minutes. I'm just going to quickly do something.
So Steven stopped. No, he's not. Steven's slow. Is he really slowing down just so the safety car stays out longer?
Who's that?
So Steven, he's slow. I feel like he's letting the safety car stay out longer.
Okay, if that is the case, I personally don't think that should be allowed.
It isn't. It's not allowed. Unless he's... No, the safety car's going to stay out because it would have been called in by now. And
now he's speeding up. Right, that's going to be looking up for sure, I believe.
Yeah, that's not allowed, 100%. So I don't know why he's done that. Like, I know that he's on mediums, and he's probably going to... I don't know, I think it was hards he started on, if I'm correct. But either way, no matter how long the safety car stays out, you're not going to get him to the end. Who's in the pit lane? Oh, Casty. I mean, I guess he's taking the off.
But O'Steven stays... What?
I don't know, but he'll definitely probably be penalised for that.
Yeah, because that looked like that was definitely on purpose. On board with that anyway, where the safety car was at the end of Stowe. Then he decides
as well.
Yeah, personally, that should not be allowed. Obviously, if people watching, let me know in the chat. I'm pretty sure Steven is watching, so if you'd love to give your example why you've done that. But
unless he was doing save fuel or something, but still, that's definitely not allowed.
You're saving fuel anyway on the safety car.
Yeah, just put it in lean and you'll save yourself a full lap.
But either way, there's no excuse of what just happened.
Unless he's got issues with like his controller or something, then fair enough. But
no, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, put in the comments if that was allowed or not, chat, because that's not. I personally don't think it was.
I mean, it's definitely going to be a penalty, probably.
Yeah, but what kind of penalty though? Because I don't know if that's a tactic of
Probably.
just trying to get him to the end.
The max would probably be 10 seconds. I think they'd give him 5.
Well, we will see. I mean, if that is definitely a rule, I would expect it better from O. Stephen, pretty much.
Well, I've just got word that Costa is going for Plan B because he's behind the 2 Alpines, which is blow them up, according to Zook.
But now the ex-driver has now become a team boss in the space of 5 minutes after slapping Ballboy in the corner, I believe. And I don't think he is responding. I don't know. I don't really want to look at my phone.
I mean, I won't be surprised. He hasn't responded.
Be blowing up between the two pairing. As we are
Well,
back
now,
up to racing now, as the top 5 have not pitted, so we need to keep an eye on Gamer, VIP Gamer at least, on these fresh mediums. But here we go, underway. Field is pretty close together, which you don't really see much in the British Grand Prix, at least.
Here comes Rackler. On Edzak, he sends it.
Oh, and that was a dive. Yeah, Edzak did turn in. You're right.
That was a bit of a moment. And
it compromised Edzak's exit. He didn't have nowhere to go.
Costoy's got ahead of Texrex. I think we're seeing Plan B now.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap between these two, unless he had a half spin. But yeah, he's just gone. He's just hit the button and he's gone. Loose medium's dropping off already. They were only on that lap, so they shouldn't really go off.
Gamers all over Texrex as well, so they must be worn out.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they've got VIP Gamer just waiting for the opportunity. As the top 3 have just braked away from Texrex. As
he's going to go for it around the outside. He's going to go for it. Wow.
Yep, oh, keeps it clean, and what a move around the outside. Lovely.
Oh, and there goes VIP.
Yeah, he sees the move. He knows Texrex is struggling. Oh, he still keeps it around the outside.
Okay, good exit. He goes off the track. Oh, he'd have to give that back, I think. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. But hopefully he won't compromise his exit to Scar.
Is it going to be a through go Scar?
Oh, he broke way too late. He's still keep on tracks. Yeah, but now VIP Gamer's on the inside. And
oh, Scar. Through goes Rackler again.
Yeah, on the soft tyres, he's really pushing on those. But he will have to make it pits regardless. Really very late. Yeah, very late braking with Rackler there.
He's going to go for around the outside.
Does he have the grip?
The mediums must be finished.
Yeah, possibly, unless Texrex has got an issue. Either way, he's
speed.
Yeah, he's definitely not getting away. He's got a 3-second penalty to his name. That's not going to help him at the end of the race. Speaking of that penalty, Costa's all over him. He's going to get DRS, I believe. Not on this lap, but the next lap, as DRS will be enabled. Sano is still in the DRS zone of YouTuber, though. But down to Texrex again. He's not under threat by Scar.
Oh, Emil. Emil gets out of Yori.
Yeah, I did say though, I know it was a lap later, but he's still putting the pace in. He's
definitely quick.
Yeah, and obviously he's on manual gears. We can just hear that by the engine tones. But he's doing phenomenally well. He's on the bed. He's in the bed. Okay. Can't get my words on that one. Yeah, he's watching Edzak from the bed for you. But they're having a trouble. Texrex is just holding up a queue here already.
Oh, yellow flags. That's S17.
Yep.
Just had a spin, I think.
Yeah, bit of a half spin.
I have a feeling Rackler's softs are already finished.
Well, we'll see if he could just hang on to VIP Gamer, who arguably could be on the better strategy, but we have to wait and see.
I feel like Costello's on the best strategy, to be honest.
Yeah, but would he catch up to VIP Gamer if there's no safety car at this point?
VIP
But
has to pit again.
and Sano's gone off where Verstappen did last season. But I don't think Costello's going to have the run. But Sano will have dirt on his tyres. Will he have the grip to make the apex? He does. But
Always into the pit lane. Don't speed. Barely got below it.
yeah, I think those mediums are pretty much done. So, and Costa is already.
Fast lap.
Yeah, but Rackler goes quicker on the softs, so they're still going
Yellow,
strong. And it's Tex Rex. Yep, and those used mediums. So I think they are definitely finished.
Yeah.
So they will definitely need a safety car to bring them back in the running, because he would have to make a pit stop.
Guy still has full battery.
Yeah, he's probably just chilling, just keeping on the tyres mainly. Doesn't really want to push too much. As Cassidy gets past the Haas driver down the inside. He made a change into mediums, which I think he was doing the last safety car.
He done it when O'Steven made it stay out for another lap.
Okay, that was a good choice then to get that opportunity. But yeah, a reminder: the O'Steven safety car restart will be investigated. Very nice through Magnus and Beckett. Uri putting the pressure on the Edzax now. Which Edzax has used all of his battery now. He's got nothing to defend against, apart from the help of DRS from Milky Way. As Burrow goes past the Haas driver, he's not having a very good race so far. O'Steven though is putting pressure on Tex Rex, but Tex Rex is in the pits as VIP goes quickest of all at 30.8.
He's running out of battery though.
Yeah, he needs. He should know he is in a very good position. He is the net race leader for now as we speak. Because even if there is like a safety car in the next 10 laps, I'm pretty sure he will still come out ahead because everyone will be reduced to the safety car speed limit. So I think he's still in a good position. But yeah, reversal what happened in France last time out. It's gone even worse for the Alpines in the wooden spoon of this race. Clearly, as we can see on the mini map there. So not a good race for them. As I think they would lose the constructors lead, I believe. Hello and welcome to the British Grand Prix settings in Fernando Alonso, as Ballboy is commented. Okay, he's just letting us know he's in the chat. Well done, Ballboy. Shows he's alive and well after that crash.
Emil gets up in the set.
Emil, like, cool one, lad. From the back of the grid after a spin on the first lap. I think he was half a lap behind these guys. Star tries to fight back, but he doesn't work.
Yeah. He somehow went off in turn 1 at the start and got damaged, and now he's back up in the 6th. He got Gamer all over the back of Costoy now, so I think Costoy must have had a moment in the final corner.
Maybe, but I think is Costoy in DRS? Yes, he is, so he can just hang on. Hopefully get on the back of YouTuber, but YouTuber's now using battery now, so I think only slightly, but I think he's going to be coming in very shortly, probably in the next 4 laps or so. Unless he... I'm looking at how many laps we've got left, and Rackler is still out on his 8-lap-old softs.
Yeah, I don't know how he's doing that.
So if that's the case then, are these guys going to go on the softs?
There's no way.
I mean, either way, if they do, I think it's going to be very hard to maintain position because the field is really bunched up together. And looking where Sano was when he pitted, they're going to be a long way behind, probably like 10 seconds off.
I feel like guys, I doubt you'll be able to go to the softs though, to be honest. He's staying out.
I don't know. Right now, Rackler's in eight. Right, eight
Yeah,
laps on the
8
softs.
laps. Yeah,
So,
8 laps.
and we're just over. We're just coming on to 10 laps to go now. So if they can hang on for literally another 3 laps and a mil, he doesn't have to make
He's
another
on
pit.
fire.
Yeah, he doesn't have to make another pit stop either. So
No, he definitely will. They ain't gonna get to the end.
well, we will see, but he's still putting the pace in. I mean, technically he doesn't have to because he has made 2 tyre compounds. But if he can get him to the end with the pace that he's showing, he might have a chance for a very good podium. And if he does, I know we don't do driver of the days, and I don't want to shoot early, but I know who I'm pointing to. He's doing a brilliant drive.
Leslie sends it on Humanoid. Humanoid goes for the switchback. This is only for 11th, but still a good battle.
Yep, for pride.
Leslie gets it.
I won't say that. I think he's coming back though, the Haas driver.
Oh god.
Nope.
Not close.
No, he doesn't. Backs away, but ooh, keeps him company though, going into Maggins and Beckett's. We will see.
I think Geist is going to pit soon. Geist is going to pit soon because he's beginning to use up that battery.
Azuri gets past Scar. Now Scar's struggling. Yep.
Going to go for the undercut, and there's a yellow flag, and that is Rackler.
Oh,
not a safety car though. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not lost his line.
Yeah, cold mediums. But yeah, game.
Yeah,
is he going to go on the softs?
Nah, mediums.
No, he's going to play safe on the mediums. But he has got a penalty to serve by the looks. Oh no, he's gone.
Humanoid gets a penalty. I think Gamer does second? No, he doesn't.
Well, YouTuber is now pushing by looking at his battery. So Evil Zooks understeered into me, and that's why we crashed. That's from Ballboy's perspective.
Yeah.
Probably Evil Zook is like, you... I'm not going to say the words, but it's probably different words to what Ballboy's is saying, but we'll just have to wait and see by the stewards and probably racing footage as well, which I believe we will see, which is a very comedy thing to see from those two at least. But yeah, we will take your word for it, Ballboy, and hopefully it was just a racing incident between the two. That's what he said. Oh, okay, if Evil Zook mentioned it, then yeah, fair enough. For once, there's no argument between these two, so happy days. No slappies in the corners.
We've got a proper battle for the lead now. Cossoil's closed up to Geist. Surely Geist has got to come in now. 16 laps on mediums. How has he not got a puncture yet?
I don't know, but I think the more they stay out, the more they are throwing the actual lead away. Probably the podium as well.
Yeah.
Because VIP Gamer, he doesn't have to pit. So to me, he is the race leader. But only for now, because look who's behind him. The Milky Bar Kid himself. I'm going to keep on doing it. Because I think it's spurring him on. And he's doing a phenomenal job. He doesn't use his battery as much as he's sticking to 50%. So he's doing a phenomenal race. I don't know if he knows he's fighting for the race net read. If he does, hopefully he can still keep his cool. But he's doing a phenomenal job.
I'm going to check his warnings real quick.
And VIP Gamer has used his battery as well. So Gamer, Milky Bar knows he's using his battery. Yeah. Either way, I think who's on top between you two, the barrier is one on this case. End of. You've both been knocked out from the barrier. But it is a comedy gold for this season, you two just colliding together, even if it was an accident this time round. Here comes Milky Way. Here he comes.
Here he comes. He switched to the...
But there's a fight for the lead down the inside.
Don't make any contact.
All side by side between all three of them.
Stay out. We've got battle for the lead and the race and the podium. Emil thinks better of it and backs out though. But Costoya takes the lead.
All four of them. All four of them are out. Right, YouTuber is definitely staying out for their softs. He's definitely committed to that.
Guys has a puncture. He has a puncture. Guys has a puncture. And I told
Unbelievable
you that they
scenes
weren't going to
here.
last long. He's
Yeah, and
blown it away.
he could have come in the 2 laps ago and still could have made the softs to the end.
Oh my. He's blown it away.
Yeah, that
He's
is definitely the
absolutely
wins.
blown it.
That's the
Don't
podium
crash
out
into
of the way.
anyone.
That is
He
risky
lost the
indeed.
front wing.
Yeah, but the damage was already done.
Oh my. Surely this is a sign for Costoya.
I mean, he is on the hard, so he would definitely go longer, but he has to pit regardless. He
He's
can't
got to
carry
pit.
on.
He has to pit. He does not. If he risks it, then oh boy. But VIP has got to be aware of this now. He's seen what happened on 18 lap old mediums. He's going to be close to those 18 lap old mediums at the end, so he's got to think wisely here. But here comes Emil again. He's going to go for it. Round 2 between them. VIP. He
Oh,
cuts
the
him off.
grass! Oh, no. Gamer, I think that's a little bit dangerous there.
Yeah.
And now he's spin. Nah, I'm sorry, Gamer. That's on you, that.
He's lost his front wing.
That is pure frustration, I believe, if I've ever seen it. And very aggressive from VIP Gamer.
Look at who's in P5, by the way. I haven't even noticed.
Oh, it's the guy who said he might win. He might.
He
And,
could.
well, with penalties, and he's
Neil.
retired. He's in the pits.
Yeah.
I really feel sorry for you, mate. I think that was
Dice
your race to win that, and that was
Yeah.
not your fault entirely. Gamer,
And Geis is still trying to get around the track.
Yeah. yeah, Gamer. I don't really want to point fingers, but I think that's all on you, mate. No,
I have to say the same thing.
yeah. So that could be a penalty coming your way.
Oh, he's gone round
Unfortunately,
again.
or
Yeah,
is
I
it
think
your?
Geis is race
Yeah.
over.
So I think he might. If I remember what the championship, I don't think the top 5 again top points here. Actually, no. Sorry, the Red Bulls will, but Gamer, in my eyes, will get a penalty. So I think Uri might take the championship lead at this stage. He doesn't have to pit, and Costa will have to pit.
Maybe he'd have to get second if he's going to take the championship lead. But to be fair, yeah, VIP will probably get a penalty. So yeah, I guess he will probably take the championship lead as long as he doesn't spin.
Out of nowhere as well.
Costoya's in.
Yeah, he has to. I think there's no.
But
Oh,
he's
got...
no!
no!
Oh.
But we'll see when he comes out. Will he still come out last, pretty much outside the points where O'Steven is? And obviously the Haas driver as well. Will he come out where Sano is? We'll have to wait and see. Is he going to go on the softs? Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's gonna go for it. It's a bit risky, but fair enough.
He's going to come out alongside Sano and Gamer.
I think he'll be behind them. Nah, yeah, he'll be behind them.
Yeah, he'll definitely be ahead of Rackler. So yeah. So he might still get in the points, but just a point alone. So staying out was not the wise decision. I think he was just hoping for another safety car, I believe.
Don't leave Scar out of this, by the way. Look at where has he come from out of all of this?
Yeah, he's finally got those tyres up to temperature. He didn't really have a good restart.
Raptor spun again.
Yeah, I think VIP Gamer's letting people through.
Oh, he has a puncture as well! I feel like
Does
he has
he?
a puncture! He has a puncture! It's all going wrong for the medium runners.
Has he?
Yeah, the right front. Oh my. What is going on in these final few laps of the British Grand Prix? Slow it down.
Oh, good slide there, to be fair. Good one. But
Wow.
yeah, the medium result. I thought he felt bad. He was letting people through. But no,
Oh
he's
my
coming.
goodness.
So he's in. So
So Cassidy needs to be aware of this. Anna's gone round.
he has got a penalty though.
Yeah. This is a crazy race.
Yeah, I think we felt confident who will be on the podium, but now it's just turn heads
Well,
really.
That's if the top 3 can even make. if the medium runners, because like honestly, the tire percentage between mediums and hards aren't that big, if I'm being fairly honest. So these hard runners can still get punctures. If any, because you never know. Gamer can still get the win here, because everyone ahead of him is on over 13 lap old tires. So he can still maybe win this.
We have to wait and see. If it doesn't, he's not going to get any positions.
It's going to be 2020 all over again. Oh, it's Cassidy's got the puncture. Okay, no he hasn't.
Well, when you say 2020, with these punches going on, I'm looking at 2013. With the tyres blowing, yeah. When I see the tyres blowing up, especially on this pit straight, back straight here, with Perez,
Massa, that wasn't that?
Yeah, Massa, Hamilton, Perez, I believe.
Raikkonen?
No, I think Raikkonen just got away with him. He did get hit by some tyre debris, I believe, from Perez in the McLaren at that time. If no one knew. But yeah, it was a shocking just season overall because it was such a mess. Pretty much like some league racing. But this one is up there with very entertaining ones.
Honestly, I'd find it entertaining if like one of the front runners, like Yuri for example, if he got a puncture and then like it's just him and Gamer trying to catch him like in 2020, like Verstappen was.
Yeah, obviously Steven is up in P7 now, so good recovery from him, but remember he will probably be looked at from that restart.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to wait and see, but you're alright. It's just got over a second now over Scott. As if... well, anyway, if Ballboy is still in here, what was your point of view over that restart? Obviously, I know I'm going back onto it, but from a teammate and obviously former owner, I would like to see your point of view. And I think
Barrett's
he just
gone
spun.
off, but he doesn't. Barrett's gone off. He doesn't have a puncture. So that's just.
Yeah, I think he just dropped it on the exit of Beckett's.
Yeah. Unless there is a tire down and I just haven't noticed, but it doesn't look like it.
Well, we have to wait and see. As the YouTuber has got apparently, he is at the back of the grid. He's only a full lap down by the looks of it, but he's only at Megas and Beckett's. I'm pretty sure he's. I don't know if he is a lap down, but either way.
We're gonna have a battle between last season's F3 title contenders.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't remember that, it actually reversal after the race.
Oh, Steven has a left rear puncture. He's just gone off.
Yeah, he spun. Yeah, so that is 3 drivers with punches now, and that is pretty much a carbon copy of 2013.
Cassidy's really from what he's
so
seeing.
He's on 16 lap all tyres yet. Oh, Steven's definitely got a puncture.
Yeah, there's no way Cassidy doesn't get a puncture.
These guys are really pushing the limit. I like it.
Yeah.
But
they're going slow though.
Well, let's look at Cassidy. Let's see what his entry speed is. Yeah, he's definitely missing the apex massively there, and he is quite slow. Is he gonna make it?
I'm just looking at these front runners because I'm curious if those hards are even gonna make it.
And yeah, when you said something about Gamer in P8 probably getting podiums here, he has catched up massively as Cassidy has lost the position.
And obviously as well. Oh, that's so Steven.
I think we have to keep an eye on Cassidy here see if he can actually make it to the end. We're on board with Leslie. And just looking at Cassidy's cars just dancing out of apexes. Can he make it though? Because I think he will still be. I think he'll still be P6 because obviously it was any game that behind it hasn't got any penalties, and I think he will be inside 3 seconds at the end of the race.
Gamer could possibly go. No, Gamer could possibly. Humanoid has 6 seconds of penalties. Oh, yeah, VIP.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if they are outside the points. I think they will be investigated after the race, after the incidents. They will be shown. Could be a quali ban for a few drivers. But yeah, let's go back to Cassidy.
I'm
Cassidy,
just scared of these front runners.
yeah, Cassidy's dropped back massively. He's 1.5 seconds off now. He's losing a lot of time at the fast
This
speed
isn't good.
corners. Obviously, Leslie thinks better of it. But now Gamer is now 4.4 seconds behind.
Final lap. Let's see if Yuri can get to the end there for the race
It could
win.
be 3 wide here. Oh, no. At the Stowe corner. But, oh, Cassidy. It's gone wide though and he's struggling to turn in.
I don't even think it's going to get P7 here.
Nah, I don't think he will. Could he get under pressure? Well, hang on, but Costa and Gamer are very close, so, and going into the final lap.
Gosh, he might lose P8 even.
Let's not hope not because of how close he's. Because Cassidy is the only one on the oldest medium compound, and he's still holding on in there, which I think it would take.
20 lap old hards. Oh.
Oh no, that's Costa, isn't it?
No way. No, it's actual spin.
Yeah. Oh, thank God for ghosting. Thank God for ghosting. I think he did.
Score.
Oh, and he's got 3 seconds.
The win over.
Yeah, that's definitely the win over. He's got P2. I think he probably had P2 anyway, so I don't think he's really bothered by much. But all of the drama of the last few races with Yuri, all these spins in qualifying, spins in races, collisions here and there, and he's going to come out on top. Not just top of the Grand Prix itself with the race win. He's going to take the lead of the championship, and there we go. Is your race winner Yuri. Fantastic job for him, staying out of trouble. Followed by Sky and P2. Still got to be happy with that, despite the penalty. And Edzex. Even Edzex out of nowhere this race. He's had a bit of a quiet one. Finishes in P3 with Bauer P4. Leslie P5. Good recovery from Ferrari.
Gamer sick actually.
Oh, and Cassidy.
Cassidy's got a puncture! Can he get it to the line? Can he get it to the line? He can!
Oh, he just got it to the end, just ahead of Sano there. Oh, he must have just. I think he just got it when he got to Stowe.
Yeah.
Which I think he was losing the positions to the guys behind anyway. But he managed to get still ahead of Sano. What a brilliant race that was.
I think that's race of the season in F2, if I'm being honest.
Well, we'll have to see what happens in F1 tomorrow, but exciting race nonetheless of tyre-wise. Hopefully F1 drivers are watching of tyre life, and hopefully you're putting this in your notebooks of how far you can take the tyres. But yeah, fantastic. Yeah, you're definitely up. And you've actually checked up a bit since the start of the race to the end of this race, so that's very great to see. But we have seen very high and low actions. Some drivers shaking hands, accept defeat. Some drivers looking for revenge. We have to wait and see by next race. But what a race that was. Feel sorry for a few drivers. I think a few drivers will get penalised by what we've seen. But this race pretty much had everything. Safety cars. The only thing we didn't see was mixed conditions.
Yeah, that was definitely quite the race. Shuri, though, usual race win. I think that's his first win of the season. Obviously, yeah, he will take the championship lead. Yeah, that is his first win. He could have obviously won it in France last week. Just couldn't quite hold on to it, though, at the end. But he manages to do it this week, and he will take the championship lead, I think by 9 points.
Yeah, because obviously the championship leader did not score any after that tyre burst onto the new lap as well, because he just passed the pit lane as well, so you have to do a whole lap with no tyre pretty much. But here's your top 10. You're your race winner, probably championship leader as well, followed by Scar. Good racer from him. So is Edzex. Both Ferraris in P4 P5 after starting in pretty much last place near enough in the first half of the race, with Bauer and Leslie covers that top 5, followed by Gamer with a charge in urge to get the top 5, followed by I can't even say his name. The Haas driver in P7. Cassidy just crawling across the line for Alfa Romeo. Good recovery from him. Sano and Costa after that spin still gets P10.
Steven's controller conked out. That's why. So I told you it could have been controller issue, but you never know. He could possibly be lying.
If it conked out though, wouldn't his car be ghosted or what? Because when you look,
he was ghosted, I think.
No, on my screen he wasn't. But it's just when you know the safety car comes in, that's when he started putting the throttle down. That's still iffy. If you can understand, though, Stephen, if you're watching, hopefully you can understand my point of view of how you just accelerated after the safety car would come in. That's a bit iffy. So you could still get penalised by that, but we have to wait and see. But yeah, you think we could get the top 3 in? I'm not sure. I don't know if they will come in because I don't think we have done interviews with these top 3. But we could just give it a go. As we are just waiting to leave the session.
Yeah, you'll probably have to add them because I doubt it'll allow me.
Okay, we'll do that.
But, guys, literally, 3 of his tyres are over 80%, and there's 1 tyre that is not, and that's the 1 tyre that gets the puncture.
Can't be any unluckier at that, and there's your top 3 added in. But yeah, what a drama. Literally 2013, ladies and gentlemen, with the amount of blowouts. I think it was 3 drivers that had blowouts. And obviously Cassidy right at the end there, but he still managed to cross the line despite the puncture. But yeah, extreme deja vu here, ladies and gentlemen. You're right, is here, because obviously I've just seen his microphone in the bottom corner, so we will have an interview tonight. I'm not sure about Scar and Edzaps, because we rarely hear from them.
Never get.
Nah, but I'm not
gonna lie. I don't know why, but this race kind of reminds me of Monaco in 19... God, what year was it? The one where all the couldn't get across the line on the last lap. The leader that kept on changing.
Well, I know what season you're on about, yes, but I'm not sure. I don't really see that because we didn't really see a lot of position change for the lead.
At the front, though.
Yeah, but
at the front there was a lot of punctures. That's like why it reminds me of that. Just not for the lead, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I see as 2013 on that one. Who do you guys think? 2013 and what year he's on about? Obviously, probably Senate era, I think it was probably, or just before that. Either way, it was there. Probably like, probably late 70s. There, we're rambling on a little bit because I think we're just waiting for the top 2, which the other 2 drivers, which I don't think they will join. But we will crack on with our race winner, which is you all right? Welcome to the comms box, my friend.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You seem like a happy boy for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but tell us how you're feeling after that race victory.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was last week. I think I said, of course, with Monaco on the calendar. Now it's next week that I will win Monaco. Or there's a high chance because I'm quite good there in the quali. So of course, Paul to win a Monaco is most certain. But also here, yeah, I'm very happy. First win of the season, leading the championship. So yeah, it's probably the best race result for today. Not the fastest lap. I mean, my teammate, of course, Vip, got it in the end. So that's, of course, good. And yeah, in the end, just perfect strategy, I guess.
Yeah, and obviously you made the call to go in the pits for that pit stop at the end, and obviously well, stacking with your teammate, of course, wasn't really the best idea, but somehow you still managed to come out on top. Were you just hoping there was no safety car, and you just um, basically what was going through your head on that safety car restart? Were you just trying to stay out of trouble and see where it takes you from there?
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, I think I was in P10 when the safety car restart was, and well, I mean, I knew that the medium runners still had to pit, and they would nowhere be close to me after the pit stop. So I knew that if there wasn't going to be another safety car, I wouldn't get any trouble with them. And then I knew that, of course, Emil, Skal, and Edzek, I think it was, in front of me, they were on for the race win. And then I think it was Edzek or someone else, or it was Reckler, I think, who spitted for soft. So I knew, well, that wasn't going to work either. And then in the end, it was Skal and Emil. And then I don't know what happened with Fip and Emil. I've seen Emil's POV. It looked really weird. I mean, he went really late for the move. So it was weird to see that. And of course, Scar, yeah, he had a very good pace. And I was sweating a lot. I mean, I thought he might get a chance on me maybe in the last lap, but then he didn't seem to have the pace anymore, and I knew that I just had to bring the car home.
Yeah, because I believe last season F3, you two were no slouches when it comes to challenging each other. Because I think the championship was decided between you two on that fateful day, and it probably bring a little bit of deja vu into this race in particular when you two are just hunting each other down, and you probably felt quite a relief when you got that penalty and you just brought the car home. But yeah, I think you were very surprised to get the race win. Um, I think if VIP Gamer did hold his position, he'd probably get penalised anyway because of what happened with Emil. But either way, what a fantastic result from you. And despite uh, some incidents a few races ago, 2 races ago, let's say, well, past 2 weeks, either way, it hasn't gone good for you. And your first win of the season, and you're leading the championship by how many points, whatever, and you go to Monaco next week.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the track where I hope to get another race win if I can keep it out of the wall. I mean, we know there's the safety car glitch. I've had Monaco yesterday that didn't went so well, but there were things going on and everything. And you know, in the end, Monaco, it's it's pure skill. It's consistency, of course, also. But in the end, I think that skill is more important because with consistency, you will probably get maybe a P5 or P6 if you're not that fast. With skill, you can get P1, the win. And I think that makes a difference in Monaco. And of course, you have to be consistent, but you really need to be on the limits, know when you can be on the limits, and in the end, of course, the qualifying is the most important part of next week.
Yeah, and obviously, speaking of next week, because last week we talked to you about Monaco. Uh, obviously, we got the things mixed up, I believe. And you talked about Monaco in a different way. Now we're going to Monaco next week. Now, as a championship leader, as your mind taken a turn going into that weekend, or is it going to be the same as we talked about last week?
Well, I mean, I still know I won last season here or there in Monaco, and I know that if I can just try and not focus on the championship too much and just focus on the race, then I mean, it's just another race in the end. And of course, I know in the back of my head that I'm leading the championship and that I have some great competition this season. Uh, but those are the things that you need to get out of your head because otherwise you make those mistakes. And I think that's also why people crack sometimes in a race, just the pressure, and you just need to race and drive. And that's the only thing I can say really.
Yeah, well, we wish you all the best of luck. Obviously, now you are the championship leader, and hopefully that won't put any pressure on you whatsoever. And hopefully, from your point of view, there won't be any mixed conditions either, which but will be secretly will be very exciting for us. But congratulations on your race win, your yeah, first race of the season, and hopefully there'll be many more to come. I don't know if there's any point of going to Charlie because he would just say the same thing. Um, you said what I wanted to say, but we'll find out. Charlie, you got anything to say?
Did you even need to
There
ask?
you go. Right, that's been FRL F2 tonight. This is your racer of the URI. Congratulations on your race victory.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you guys for commentating.
Oh, you're very welcome, sir. As That's it. That's F2 the British Grand Prix, probably the highlight of the season in F2 perspective. That's been a fantastic race for watching. Like I said, 2013 vibes right there with the punches, race changes, the light. It had everything pretty much. But yeah, hopefully, would Monaco bring the same? We kind of hope so. Otherwise, it's just going to be the same boring, like, single file all the way. But we have to wait and see. But that is F2 this evening. You got F1 tomorrow around the British Grand Prix tomorrow night, 7 p.m. On Tuesday, with Grumpy Charlie on the wheel of Aston Martin. Hopefully, he'll get some good points. And taking a lot of detail of what happened in the race this evening. Hopefully, a few other F1 drivers has done the same. But that is F2 tonight with me, Michael F1, as your as your main commentator, and Grumpy Charlie alongside me. Anything to say, Charlie?
No.
No, indeed. Okay, well, and on that note, we will end it. But before I end it, I just want to say a little side note to people up north, to the Sawyers, if they will probably watching after this. Commiserations on your loss, but I wish you all the very best on the future, especially to Tracy and Albert, who's going to carry on the family legacy with their mum watching over them with a bottle of gin probably in the coffin. That's not a good way to say it, but I hope the family is doing incredibly well, and I wish you all the very best in the future. But yep, that's me from Michael F1 and Charlie. We will see you next week.